The J.A. Jimenez Arms 380 compact pistol. I think this was designed to be a concealed carry weapon. I don't know that for sure, but if it wasn't, it surely is. I mean, it's very compact. I like it. First impressions, I like this gun. Here's the magazine. It comes with 2 magazines, 6 rounders. There you go. It's got the little lip on there to help you get a good grip, which is good for me because I have, like I said, I have larger hands. The pistol itself, I'll give you a good look at that. First impressions of the look of it, I like it. Like the way it looks. Love the way it feels in my hand. Kind of reminds me of something. I don't know. Maybe a Walther, something like that. I don't know. You tell me. But I like the way it looks. Like the way it feels in my hand. It's got a nice weight to it. First impressions as far as what it would be used for, I think it would be a perfect concealed carry weapon just because of the size of it. And what I'll probably end up doing with this pistol is I'll probably give this pistol to my mother because I'm not a real big 380 guy. I'm a 9mm guy. All my pistols are 9mm or 22 now. But she's got some 380s and she likes the small 380s that she could keep in her purse. So I might give this pistol to her. I don't know though. I kind of like it. But it's much like the 22. It's got the European mag release on the bottom. The safety's the same as on the 22. Just the up and down safety right here. Just like the 22. It also, as all these pistols do, it has the cocked indicator button on the back. Just as an added safety feature. Again, took this one out. And let's see, well, I left 12 in the box. So I put 38 rounds through this pistol. And no problems at all. Like I said, just like with the 22, straight out of the box. No oil, no fluff and buff, nothing. And I put 38 rounds through it. And it is it's a lot more accurate than the 22. I can tell you that right now. And it kind of surprised me, the accuracy. Because again, the sights aren't great on this thing. And, it could use a little color up there as well. But it's fairly accurate. I was impressed by that. I didn't expect much accuracy at all from these guns, but they've all been pretty good as far as accuracy goes. Function, like I said, functioned perfectly, no problems. But I will tell you this about this gun. If you buy one of these guns, when you take these guns down, okay, to clean, after I brought it in, this is the first one I cleaned after I shot them all, you have to push this little takedown button in, and you have to use like a pin or something. I used a nail to push this little pin in, and then that releases the slide, and then you push the slide up with your hand and it comes back and you take it off. Well, this thing is under a lot of pressure. There's a spring behind this that's actually the firing pin spring. And when I did that, this piece, this little silver piece here, and the spring of the firing pin came flying out of the back of this pistol, and it went flying across my bedroom, and I searched and searched and searched, and you know how that goes. I never could find it. So I was very bummed. And so I called Jimenez Arms in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I talked to a guy named Oscar, and I told him what happened, and he was very nice, and we both kind of had a laugh about it, and he said okay, and I told him, I'll box the gun up and send it in or whatever. Anyway, that was what I was planning to do, but about 3 days later, I get a package in the mail from Jimenez Arms that had this entire assembly with it. And I got a new firing pin, a new spring, and the takedown button. So, you can't beat that. I mean, no charge, nothing. He just sent it to me and put it in, and the pistol functions flawlessly. So, this one was about $120, I think, something like that, in that neighborhood. To get a lifetime warranty and to get customer service like that on a $120 pistol, there's something to be said for that. So, I was very impressed with the people at Jimenez, especially Oscar. If you're watching, thanks, dude. That was great. I appreciate it. But my overall impression of this gun is I love this gun. It's a great little gun. Except for the 6-round magazine. But other than that, as a concealed carry weapon, yeah, I think it would be perfect. Especially with someone with a little smaller hands or a woman. I think it would be great. And like I said, it functioned flawlessly right out of the box. No oil, nothing. So, people can say what they want. You get these Glock guys on here or whatever, and they talk about how everything that's not a $600 or $700 or better gun is a piece of crap. Well, I found that not to be true, and especially in this case. This is a nice little pistol. It's not fancy. You're not going to impress any of your neighbors with it, but it fires. It does exactly what you want it to do, and it's fairly accurate, and the size of it is perfect. So if you're somebody who's on a budget, and let's face it, who's not on a budget nowadays, this is something that I would really recommend you looking at. Don't be a snob. Don't curl up your nose. Pick one up and shoot it, because I'm very impressed with this pistol. And now we'll go on to the big dog, the flagship as they call it, the Jimenez Arms 9mm. Okay, the flagship of the Jimenez line, the Jimenez Arms, or JA 9mm. 9mm semi-automatic. Comes with two 12-round magazines, double stack. It is, I'll give you a good look at the pistol here. In my opinion, it's a nice looking pistol. I like it. Like the lines, like the way it looks overall. It's heavy. It's, when fully loaded, it's high point heavy. But it doesn't bother me. I like the high point. I like I like a firearm that's got some weight to it, especially a pistol. For me, it kind of helps me stay on target. So I like it. I like the way it feels in my hand. I like the way it looks. Again, it fits my eye. Some people might not like it, but I think it's a pretty good looking pistol. The one thing that I noticed when I took it out of the box, other than I really like the way it looks, is this. I don't like that. That's the way it looked when I got it. Kind of scratched up on the barrel there. Well, let me see if I can get it in there. There we go. See those scratches on the barrel. But I'll probably just Duracoat the barrel, and that'll be the fix for that. some features of this weapon. It's got a few more things going for it than the other ones do. First of all, the sights. Let me give you a good sight picture here. You can see there. It's got the color, the front post, the little orange color, orangish red color to it. And it has completely adjustable rear sights, which is good because when I took it out of the box when I first fired it, it was way off. But I just took a screwdriver and dialed it in, and it's dead nuts now. Very accurate. Had no problems with accuracy once I got the sights fixed. It was very accurate. I put 2 magazines through it. I put 24 rounds through it. The reason being is because 9mm is hard to come by. And of course I don't have to tell you that. If you're watching this video, you probably know. It's very hard, especially where I live. I can't find it anywhere. I pretty much have to get it online. So I didn't want to burn a bunch of 9mm up, but I did want to shoot it. And again, I took it straight out of the box. No oil, no fluff and buff. I ran 2 magazines through it, and it ran flawlessly. No jams, nothing. Drawbacks, as far as that goes, the only real drawback to this, well, there's a couple actually. Number one, the grip is huge. It's very thick. Doesn't really bother me. I have big hands, but if you don't have big hands, you know, this grip is it's kind of hard to handle. It's big, and I guess that's to accommodate the magazine, the double stack magazine. But and the other thing is when the slide, when you finish off a magazine, the slide locks back on the last round. And it took me a little while to figure out. I couldn't get the slide to go back. And I was like, man, is this thing broken? What's going on, you know? But what you actually have to do, you have to drop the magazine like this, okay? Then you have to push down on the safety, and then that will release the slide forward. I don't know. I didn't know that, so yeah, it took me a little bit to figure that out. But once I figured that out, you know, it's different, but it's not that big of a deal, you know. Now, if you just pop a new magazine in, a full magazine, and you drop your empty one and you pop your full one in, you can just rack it normally. It'll go right back into battery. But when you don't have a round in the magazine, you have to just drop it out. I guess it's a safety feature. I don't know. Not real huge on it, but you know, it's not bad. You just got to get used to it. Overall impressions, really like it. You know, you're looking at maybe $140. I think I paid for it. Completely reliable so far. Like I said, I only put 25 rounds through it, but you know, normally when you get a pistol, when it jams is when you first start firing it. You know, the break-in period, as they say. But this one fired flawlessly, no problems. Again, I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. Pretty accurate. No problems with that. So, all in all, I would say, you know, worth every penny again. I know the haters are going to love that, but I'm telling you guys, you know, it's a decent pistol from what I can tell. All right, guys.